My brain did it again. Okay. Hi, welcome to the Wig Situation Unplugged. I'm Kristen.
I'm Chris, and this is Rue.
We're here for wig try-ons, honest wig reviews, tutorials, how-tos, and lots of fun.
And lots of talk.
Yes, this is a channel where we want beginners to feel welcome.
So this video today was born from an experience or a situation that I had on a Facebook group. So the group was about weight loss. I posted a before and after picture. Well, the change was so drastic because of the wigs and some Botox that it almost broke the interweb.
It froze up like my brain.
The moderators had to get involved because most of the people were very kind and encouraging and congratulations.
Right.
But there was also a great number of people who said I was a spammer, it was fake, it was two different people. The comments were awful and they were rude, and it gave me a great amount of anxiety.
Yeah.
The moderators were beautiful. They stopped. They had to stop all the comments after 1,600 hits. I think it was crazy, and they were very supportive of me, which I appreciate. But so when people couldn't comment, they started sending me DMs. But they weren't asking about the weight loss. They were asking about the wigs, because in my post I was very, upfront,
Yeah.
I have a wig on and I've had some Botox, and so the changes, but they didn't care about the weight loss. They didn't care about the Botox. They wanted to know about the wigs.
Where'd you get that hair?
Where'd you get the hair? Tons. I got tons of DMs, and it made me think there's so many women out there that are curious but haven't really looked because it's wigs.
Right.
But I lost the weight and my hair was like, girl, no, we're out of here. And so I did lose a lot of hair, and which brought me to the wigs.
Now, today we are going to try to cater to beginners and to people who don't really know where to go.
Right. Okay. First of all, do not buy a wig at full price ever. Because there is some site somewhere that will have it 30% off. So don't ever pay that full price.
Yes. So we're going to jump right into it, starting with Shaquelle. Now, Shaquelle is a very popular wig company, very credible. They have an incredible inventory. Their prices are great.
They have great clearances.
Yes, they have an excellent selection, and there's always about like a 30% off discount, and if it's not there, you can make an offer, which is so cool.
Yeah, Shaquelle usually takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get to you.
Right, and we're used to Amazon shipping, the 2-day shipping, so
that's what I was expecting.
Anything longer, I'm like, but Shaquelle is awesome. Very
Great customer
reputable.
service.
Yes.
If you do need to return a wig to Shaquelle, they don't have a restocking fee. So that's always something to look for. Always look at the return policy of these companies.
Yes.
Okay, so the next place, good place to buy wigs we'll cover is the Best Wig Outlet. It's a great store. They have competitive prices. The wigs go out pretty fast. The best thing about this site is you can search a wig by color.
I love that.
If you find a color that you love, that you feel like you look good in, you can search that site by color. You just type in the color and it will pull up all the wigs that come in that color. I don't know why everybody doesn't do that.
That is so convenient, and it would be so helpful. If anybody's listening, take note.
Yeah.
And as far as the Best Wig Outlet's return policies, upon receiving the package, you have 5 days to return it, and there's no restock fee, which we love.
So the Best Wig Outlet also has, and when you go to any of these places, always hit the clearance section first.
Yes.
Wigs are expensive, and it's a long and expensive learning curve to figure out what wigs you look good in and which ones you don't.
Right.
Okay.
So the next big company that we're going to be covering is the Wig Outlet. Now, the reason that we love the Wig Outlet is because they have excellent prices, lightning fast shipping again, like we said.
Like days.
Yes, and they have a great clearance section. Now, their stock is a little bit limited, But what they do have is awesome.
Yeah.
So,
It's just the colors that are limited for some reason, I find. But
yeah.
It's a great company.
And as far as their return policy goes, you just have to pay for the return shipping.
Okay, so the next one is name brand wigs. It's a great store. It has everything you want. The prices are competitive. What are their restocking?
So while you do have 60 days to return it, you have to pay a 15% restocking fee, which can be a little bit pricey.
Yeah.
But
It is.
now the last of the big companies that we're going to cover is wigs.com. Now they have an excellent selection.
They have
wigs.
everything you could ever want.
Yes, but they don't run too many sales. They may have a 30% off sale that you'll find.
And they tend to be on the more
Pricey.
expensive side.
Yes.
Yeah, pricey.
Yeah, but one of the things that Christy loves about them
Is okay, so when you're looking for a color, if you find a wig you like and you want to see what it looks like in a certain color, it takes you to a swatch and like a box of color, and it's really hard to tell what the actual wig is going to look like in that color. Now, what I love about wigs.com is it will show you the form head with the color, with the entire wig in that color.
I love that.
And I love that. So what I'll usually do is if I find a wig I like and I'm not sure about the color, then I'll run over to wigs.com, look up the wig,
Yes.
look up to see the whole wig and color, which is, I've never ordered from them just because of their prices, but it's a good little resource.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as far as their returns go, you do have 45 days and there's no restocking fee.
Okay, so those were the big five companies, or the five big companies. I guess that works both ways. So now we're going to cover 5 individually owned businesses that sell wigs that are reputable. One of my favorites is Franny's. I think it's franny'shair.com. She also has a YouTube channel, which you can go to for wig resources.
Awesome.
So Franny's has great customer service. They'll get right back to you if you need something. Every Thursday morning, they add wigs to their open box section.
That is so exciting.
It's so good to know.
Yes.
So Thursday morning, I'm like, what else about Franny's?
Franny's doesn't have a restocking fee. You have 30 days to return it, and the only thing you have to pay for is the shipping label.
Yeah, and I love to support these individually owned companies, and these are really good ones. Her prices are very competitive, very good, and again, the sales are good.
Yeah. The next really great individually owned wig company that we're going to tell you about is Patty's Pearls. Now, she also has a YouTube company, which is great, and it's excellent for beginners. So be sure to check that one out if you haven't already.
She's so cute. She's one of the first people I started listening to on YouTube, and she's just precious. And she like Kristen said, she's great for beginners, and customer service is great. I've ordered 2 or 3 wigs from hers. They get here pretty fast.
Yeah, great shipping.
Yeah.
Their prices are a little expensive, but there's such a great selection.
Yeah.
So there's that too. And as far as her return policy goes, you have 20 days, and it's a free store credit or a $25 restock fee.
Yeah, and anytime you take a store credit, it continues to help their business.
Yes.
And instead of a return. So when I buy from the individually owned companies, I always try to take a store credit.
Yeah, and there's always another wig to be bought.
Okay, so the next one is TL Wigs. Now, when you type in TL Wigs, be sure to add that S, because there is a spam site that copies them, and it's tlwig.com. Do not go there. That is a spam site. So be sure to get that S in, TL Wigs, because she has some great prices. And with these individually owned companies, it's hard to give really good prices.
Yes,
because,
of course.
It's like Walmart versus the hometown clothing shop.
Right.
But her prices are very good. She has good sales,
and she also has a great return policy. You have 20 days to return it, and I believe that there's either a 10% restock fee, or if you decide to opt for the store credit, that's you get the full amount. So that's really great. Now, the next company that we're going to be talking about is Nell's Wigs. Now, hers are so awesome for so many reasons. Not only is she sweet, personable, and has the most excellent customer service.
I think she has the best customer service.
Yes.
She once called me personally to ask about an order that I had placed. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, when you receive that kind of customer service, you can't help but just want to support them.
Right.
And what's really funny is that's where I bought my first wig. And while I will say that I don't think that Nell's may be for beginners, just because sometimes if you don't know this, there's a little section where you can put any kind of customization that you want. Like if you don't tell her, then it comes with the lace uncut. And so you can put in there you would like your lace cut. And she's great about getting back to you. Her prices are unbeatable for the quality of the hair, you guys.
The quality is off the chart.
Yeah.
And her wigs go, like, I've bought sale wigs on Nell's for $45.
Yes.
And they go up to $125 for
Right.
the most expensive ones. And she will do anything you want to that wig. It goes in phases because she gets so many orders. She might get bogged down with the customizations because she offers, I've had 10 inches cut off wigs before, face framing layers, heavy layers, light layers. She'll do anything. She'll cut wig any way you want to. It'll be a completely custom wig.
Yes.
So the wigs are gorgeous.
Yes. And now you do have a quick window to return things. It's 7 days, and it's only for a store credit. But trust me, there's plenty on there that you're going to want to grab. Let's talk Amazon.
Let's talk Amazon.
Yeah.
If you're buying your first wig, don't get it off Amazon.
Please no.
I'm not saying Amazon does not have good wigs, because they do have a few good wigs. But if you get your first wig off Amazon and you're very disappointed, it will turn you off wigs for forever.
Yes, I know some of that happened too, and it breaks my heart because I want to say they're not all like that.
I know. You have to be careful. It's like Temu. I've seen people with great wigs off Temu and Shein, and Amazon is in the same category with them with wigs, as far as I'm concerned.
But it feels awful to open up something disappointing.
Oh, and especially a wig, because you get so excited, and you open it up and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
But again, they do have good wigs.
Yes.
But if you're buying your first wig, just learn much more about wigs before you get one from Amazon.
Right. And now today, Christy, what are you wearing?
Oh, this is Kenya from Nell's. I think it's Kenya 1. It's not, she doesn't name the specific colors. She has numbers. So this is short Kenya 1. Yes,
and she also has a long one, which is beautiful
Gorgeous.
if you're into long hair.
Yeah.
And this is a Jacqueline Smith, and it's Beachy Waves in color. It used to be called Color 101. I'm not sure what it's called now, but this is a wig that I got from Christy. I fell so in love with it. I was about to order one, and she said, no, I'm giving this to you. But now back to what we said kind of at the beginning of the video. Christy had mentioned that it's not about where you buy the wig, it's about the actual wig brand. Yeah. So we're going to be sure to cover that in some upcoming videos. We're also going to be talking Facebook groups.
And we'll cover our favorite Facebook groups to buy wigs on, because there are a lot of scam Facebook groups.
And that's disappointing, heartbreaking.
Yeah, so we'll give you our favorite ones that I know to be legitimate and true.
We hope that this video was beneficial to you. We hope that even if you just had a few laughs, that you enjoyed it. And we really appreciate the support. If there's any wig that you're interested in a review for, or a color that you're interested in, let us know so that we can try them on for you, do reviews. You dropping comments and letting us know what you want to see really helps us.
Yeah,
and thanks for joining us today. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.